Monday, March 2nd, and we get an amazing slate of games in the NBA, and we're here to break them down. We get 4 games on this slate, and we have the best 5 player props for that entire slate. Not to mention, we're going to move over to the sports books, go over the sportsbook play of the day. Got a nice plus money play for you guys where we're going to talk about who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in this video. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to go bananas.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
The first player prop that we are taking for Monday is Alperen Sengun, over 13.5 rebounds and assists. We're knocking this one down just a little bit, and you can only do that on Prizepicks and Chalkboard. With code FFAPE, you bet $5, you get $50, so you can lock in this play for absolutely free. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. The only other app that allows this is Chalkboard. You sign up with code APE, you get a free $10 without depositing, and then a $100 deposit match on top of that. So go ahead, take advantage of those, and if you do sign up, you get a free 30 days of premium plays. Now, I drop these every single day, so make sure you're subscribed, and if you want free money in your pocket, go on ahead and smash that like button, because 100 likes on this video, someone that comments below will be in the running to win all of the profits from the sportsbook play of the day if and when that one cashes. All you got to do is like the video and comment below. Now, love this matchup. Rockets versus Wizards there. Rockets traveling over to Washington where they are heavy favorites. Minus 15.5 point favorites on the day. The biggest one on the day. Minus 1,200 there on the money line. The under over, it's pretty nice. 223.5. And I just think Sengun, I do think that this one does have a little bit of a blowout factor to it, but I still think these next player and him get enough minutes to clear their lines here. Now, the last 2 games, he's gone under 11 and 9, but the Wizards do not have a strong presence down low, and I think Sengun could quite literally get this, if not half or more than half, probably about 10 to 11 by himself on the boards without even having to dish it out at all. But I do think he's going to top us off with some good assists here on the day as well. As you can see, the Wizards are 30th and 29th in the NBA in rebounds and assists allowed, which is absolutely massive for us here on this prop. Like I said, they struggle heavily in that rebound department. I think Sengun's going to clear this just about with rebounds alone. And as you can see here, he has great rebounding numbers against his team going all the way back to 2024. Now, grain of salt, a lot of these are from last season or beyond, except for that 19 there that he got back in November, where he got 13 rebounds and 6 assists. I honestly like a performance just like that one. If you don't want to knock this one down, don't, but I want to take advantage of this over on Prizepicks or Chalkboard so that you can get a little bit safety net here on this day, just in case there is a blowout. But I still like him for probably at least 16 in this number. As you can see, it was a blowout then, 135 to 112. I don't know if Houston scores that many points or the Wizards score that many points here on Monday, but I do like them to win probably by about 20 points in this one, and for Sengun here to go over 13.5 rebounds and assists. And next, we're taking Kevin Durant over 25.5 points. This man has been absolute on fire the last couple games here, getting 40 and 32. Now, he's done this in 6 of his last 10, 27.4. Nice under-over total on this game as well. And the Wizards are 29th in points allowed. Kevin Durant's an absolute stud. We all know how good he shoots the ball. I think he's going to have a very, very strong showing here against the Washington Wizards. In their last matchup, he did narrowly miss this one with 23. I like him to get a little bit more in this one. I do believe that the blowout factor is there, but I like him for about 28 points in this game. So give me Kevin Durant all day long for 25.5 points. Next, we're going to be targeting the Denver Nuggets Utah Jazz game, and let's just get this out of the way. We missed both player props in yesterday's video by 1 line. Now, Jokic and all of them did their jobs in the 4-man, the single game parlay. Anthony Edwards did not hit his points. I talked about it in the video that we didn't take him last time because I thought 29.5 was too high. I thought maybe in this game with the back and forth, he would get over that hump, but once again, it was just too high for him. And then in the other play, G.G. Jackson is an absolute terrorist. We're never taking him again. Ever again, you will not see him on a slip. If you see him on a slip, make sure you roast me in the comments. We've taken him twice now. He greens out every game that we do not touch his line. As soon as we lock him in, he decides to go under on us. So we will be done with him. Tyrese Maxey did hit his demon line just like I predicted, but ultimately we missed 2 legs out of 7, and it cost us both slips, which was absolutely horrible. Here, we're going to make up for it with Jamal Murray over 19.5 points. I think what's going to happen in this game is that the Nuggets are going to pull away. I don't really like Jokic points on this one just because I do believe he sits a lot of the game here, especially towards the end of the game. They are 11-point favorites on the road here, minus 550 as well on the money line. The under over total, though, is 243. I still think there's going to be plenty of points scored, plenty of assists and rebounds to go around. So we're taking Jamal Murray here for just 20 points. He's done this in 8 of his last 10. He's averaging 23.9 as well. And head-to-head, he got 27 back in December, looking very, very good against this team. Utah Jazz are extremely banged up, and I do think that they struggle. I know that they struggle very much so in pick and roll scenarios, which the Denver Nuggets love to run. So we're taking Jamal Murray over 19.5 points. Now, before the last two guys, make sure you're going down below, visiting my buddy Stan in the description. He'll send you on over to the Stan.store where you can lock in all of these plays and more for absolutely free. Tons of options you guys can read. There are so many ways to get into premium for absolutely free because you get 30 days per sign up, and that means all of March Madness and tournament. We absolutely crushed it last year, and we're going to do it again. So make sure you sign up. And if you do sign up, I will be running back the March Madness bracket. So if you sign up for any one of these apps, you will get a free entry into the bracket where one of you, whoever gets the best bracket score there, will get $500 of my money sent straight to you. All you got to do is sign up for an app, and you get in the running for that $500 in that tournament. Should be a lot of fun. I'll limit each bracket to a certain number. I haven't decided yet, so that you have like a 1 in 20 chance of winning. Don't think you're going to be going up against hundreds. I will make sure that you have a high probability of winning, and I'll do 500 per bracket. So make sure you're signing up through any one of those codes. And yes, you know what? I've just decided right here on the video, each bracket will have 20 slots in it, and hopefully we fill up multiple. But if we only fill up one, then it'll be 1 to 100 or 1 to 20 there. Still, it'd be capped off with that. You'll still get the free premium for 30 days as well. But take advantage. We're locking this one in on Prizepicks or Chalkboard. We already talked about it. The Sportsbook play of the day, though, I highly recommend either Onyx odds, or you'll get $15 for absolutely free. You deposit $10, you get a $100 bonus, and that's $125 in your account, and you only came out at $10 where you can lock in this play. And then Bovada is a great option, illegal in 45 states. You can go on ahead, sign up through the Stan.store there, and get in and get a $250 bonus. And we absolutely dominate college baseball, and they have tons of lines in there. I highly recommend Bovada. And then Winnable, you can go on, get more free picks, cheat sheets every single day. That's that big W there on the screen right in front of you. It says VIP picks, but there is a free option, free Discord. Like I said, cheat sheets and bonus free plays every single day. So make sure you get in there to get everything Sports Betting Ape sent straight to your phone every single day. Now, let's get over to the last two player props, and then we'll go and run through the Sportsbook play of the day. And here is the whole play in its entirety. Why did I show you this instead of Outlier? Because we're taking Nikola Jokic here for two different lines. We could just go ahead and knock down his rebounds and assists, but I still think it's a little bit too high because I don't think he's going to get all those minutes. But I still love him in this scenario, in this matchup, to get over 11.5 rebounds and over 7.5 assists. He could get a triple-double as well if you wanted to take that one down. Love that play as well. But I really like the 11.5 rebounds. Like we talked about before, the Utah Jazz extremely banged up. They don't have a big man presence currently on that team, so I fully expect him to get a ton of boards. This guy averages like 24.5 rebounds and assists per game. And then with that pick and roll offense that they'll be running and feeding Jamal Murray all game, I fully expect him to get over those 8 assists there. We're putting 20 to win 100, so this is a 5x play. We absolutely love it. A lot of goblins here. Wanted to play a little bit safer. Kevin Durant was the only one that wasn't a goblin. If you wanted to play it safer, knock that one down. You'll still get like a 4x payout if you take him for just like 21.5 points, which is far safer, but I still like him over that 25.5. So that's the play locked in on Prizepicks for you guys. Now let's get over to the sports books and talk about what we're liking on Monday. Here is the play. I told you where you can lock it in for free, and I got to be honest with you, this slate is super funky in every single sport. Now, there's only limited games in every single sport, so we built out a 3-team parlay for every single sport. College baseball is exempt here because the Monday slate is atrocious. We probably won't be touching any games. And really midweek in college baseball can be a little bit hard to navigate. We've had some success. We're still getting our footing there on the midweek. I didn't want to avoid the weekend at all. We did have a profitable weekend. Once again, it wasn't a 17 unit like it was the weekend prior, but still in the profits. I think we netted about a 7-unit profit from this past weekend. So we're on the winning side once again for another weekend. Sunday went pretty well, but there's not much to show. One of the games is still actually going on there for the late night parlay. And then we did cash another one. We lost one because Purdue did not have the bounce back that we expected. We had them in the free play and in premium. They absolutely crushed us there on that play. And then we had Miami, Florida in college baseball on 2 different premium plays for 1 unit apiece. And that game did not even happen. It was canceled. So a weird Sunday, but still profitable. Ultimately, it looks like we're going to be up 2 units on Sunday, which is nothing to sneeze at all. And we're going to try to have some success for you guys here on Monday. So what do we like? Well, on the sports, we're taking the easy one here. Duke on the road at NC State. One of the best teams, if not the best team in the entire country in college basketball. There's really not much to break down in that one. And then the Denver Nuggets, I already think this game's got a huge blowout factor. They are 11-point favorites on this one. I think that they could very well cover that spread, but we don't really need them to. We're just taking them straight up on the money line. And then the Dallas Stars going up to Vancouver, -196 standalone there. Love them to take this game. Seen a lot of good line movement on this one as well, which means basically they opened at a lower line like a -130, and it's already increased up to -196, which tells me that they are inevitably going to take this one. I like them on Monday here. So that's the 3-team parlay, putting $100 on that play. So if and when this one cashes, there's a nice +108 there, and one of you will get $108 if this hits. So thank you guys so much. Like the video, comment below. 100 likes and this money is yours, and I'll see you in the next free play video for Tuesday.